chronic fatigue, solution number one. So if you've been fatigued for more than like 6 months, 3 to 6 months, regardless of the cause, there's 2 exercises I'm going to teach you to do that's going to help start invigorating your energy. One is called the elevate, and number 2 is called the gimme gimme, all right? So you're going to stand shoulder width apart, okay? You can see my heels, your heels are going to go up. You're going to start up, you're going to elevate, okay? Elevate. You're going to do this, your arms go down like you're pushing yourself up, your head goes up. We're going to do this for 300 times each day, okay? So let me do this, up, up. And then number 2, you're going to do the gimme gimme. It's the same thing, but you're just like, give me the energy, give me the energy, give me the energy. You're going to do this 300 times, right? Do these 2 exercises every single day, 300 times for both exercises, and your energy will start to slowly improve, right? So the elevate, okay, elevate, and then the gimme gimme. Make sure you follow me here for more of these awesome solutions.
I came here actually to treat my sinuses. I had sinuses that were getting to be more and more frequent, and then also an infection that started developing every few months, about 3 or 4 months. It used to be once a year, and then gradually got to be more often, and so it became a bit of a problem that I wanted to take care of. It took me about a week or 2, trying to just get over it, but it wasn't getting over, so that's why I came for some acupuncture treatment. And also, I think when I'm here, I think Dr. Ian helped me with the herbs treatment as well. And I think over a period of about 2 or 3 weeks, it really started getting better. Not only do I recovered from the infection, recovered also, I think, from the allergies itself. In the meantime, I had some other issues of pain that came for treatments, and I think acupuncture is a great help in that area. And so far now, I think for the last two weeks or so, or 3 weeks, had no problems. My symptoms are a lot better. I think he has given me also some advice about what to do to take care of my body and immune system. So I think that's all been very helpful, and I really appreciate it.
Prepare your body, boost your immune system, how to protect yourself from any type of viruses, whether it's coronavirus, whether it's flu, whether it's just a common cold, whether it's the, what other virus was there? The swine flu, avian flu, monkey flu, pig flu, whatever flu, right? So what can you do to protect yourself and your family, right? That's the hot topic now. We came up at Achieve Integrative Health, we came up with 10 strategies that you can do for yourself and your family. And today, the purpose of today is to give you an overview of all those strategies, and then on each separate episode, subsequent episode, what we're going to do is we're actually going to dive into each strategy so that you know how to implement it and start to do it yourself and do it for your family. And if you find out that you need help, where to find that help, okay? So let's get started. The first strategy, if everybody can see, is O2. O2 is oxygen. So oxygen is the most important nutrient your body needs. There's no other nutrient that your body is more vital to your body than oxygen. Oxygen is a power for every cell. Oxygen boosts your immune system. Oxygen provides the healing powers for your body. Oxygen is number 1. Our clinic specializes in treating neuropathy and neurological problems, and one of the things that we tell our patients is that when they have neuropathy is nerve damage, for those of y'all who don't know. So when you have nerve damage, it's because the nerves are deprived of nutrition, and most importantly of oxygen. And so oxygen is vital. When we push back and we bring more oxygen to the nerves, our patients, their nerves actually start to regenerate and regrow, and they get sensations back into the nerves again. But off topic, we're talking about how to boost your immune system. So every cell in your body needs oxygen. So where can you get oxygen, right? It's readily available everywhere. You just gotta step outside. And really, this is one of the key things is you want to be more outside than inside, okay? I know I'll explain about allergies later, but let's talk about, outside. There was a study done in LA probably 10 years ago, and the study showed that, because LA was polluted, and it's still polluted. It was one of probably the highest polluted city in the whole US. Houston, I think, was number 2. This was like 10 years ago, okay? I don't know which one's higher now. But 10 years ago, they were doing the air quality test for LA, and they tested the quality of the air outside in LA versus in a home in LA. And guess which one had more toxins and more poor quality air? It was actually inside the house. So even in LA, the most highly polluted city, the air quality was still better outside of the house versus inside of the house, right? And so this is key. This is the reason why I tell people you gotta get out. And especially if you're here in Austin, Texas, Austin is beautiful. We've got the hills, the trees, the water. We've got nature. Austin is a great town to get outside. Get outside to breathe the number 1 nutrient in your body, which is oxygen, okay? So oxygen is vital. And we'll go into more detail as to what you can do if you can't go outside. Because here in Austin, besides having plentiful of oxygen, everywhere has plentiful oxygen, but there's one thing that Austin is known for. Austin, Texas is the capital, the allergy capital of the world. And so that's why people can't go out. And so we'll address that when we talk about in our next episode about oxygen and also things that you can do to get more oxygen without leaving your house, okay? But I want to continue on with the top 10 strategies to improve your immune system and actually just to improve your health, right? The second one we're looking at is H2O, water. Our body's made majority of water, right? Everybody knows that. So how come we aren't drinking enough? We need to be drinking a lot more water, right? Especially during flu season or any type of virus or pandemic that's going on. And so why is that? I read this from an article from, I believe it was a gastroenterologist from Japan that wrote this article. He said that when there's a flu or any type of common cold, viruses spreading, flying all the way around, you want to drink a sip of water every 10 to 15 minutes. Every 10 to 15 minutes, you want to drink a sip of water. Why is that? Because when a virus enters your body's going to react by secreting mucus to trap the virus, to capture the virus, right? Now, that capture, the mucus, there's a couple ways it can go. It can either, go down. We only have 2 pipes in our body, right? Up here. We have what's called the esophagus and what's called the trachea. The trachea goes into your lungs. The esophagus goes to your stomach. So guess which way do you want that trapped virus to go, right? If it goes down your trachea, into your lungs, and into your bronchial tubes, your alveolar sacs, it's going to plug things up and it's going to cause pneumonia, right? That's what we're seeing currently with the coronavirus. But if you're watching this video past the coronavirus pandemic, it's the same thing with any type of viruses, any airborne, actually just any viruses. But we're more talking about airborne because you're going to breathe it in, right? So again, your body's going to protect itself. It's going to secrete mucus to trap the virus, and then you want that virus to go down to your esophagus. Why do you want that to happen? Because if it goes down your esophagus, it's going to go into your stomach. And what's in your stomach? Stomach acid. Acid that has a pH of like 2. It's super acidic. Like if we got our stomach acid and poured it on something, it would probably start dissolving all of these bottles on this table right here, right? So that's what we want it to do. We want that trapped virus to go down our esophagus and go into our stomach acid, and our stomach acid can kill everything, right? So that's what we want. And to encourage that, we want, this gastroenterologist was saying, you want to drink, a sip of water every 10 to 15 minutes, right? You don't have to drink a full cup, just drink a little sip. A sip just to wash it down, to encourage the virus to get onto your throat, okay? Your esophagus into your stomach.